Hi, South Park family. I am very excited to share the plans with you for our summer sermon series. Bet you can't say that 3 times fast. Summer sermon series. Starting June 4th, we're going to be working together on a series called Life's Healing Choices, which is based on a book and small group study by that same name. This is an 8-week series that uses the beatitudes of Jesus as a foundation for dealing with life's hurts, hang-ups, and habits. On a personal note, the small group study that accompanies this series was a huge turning point in my own life. It had a tremendous impact on my ministry, on my family, and on my marriage. This is one of those studies that allowed me to stop dealing with just the symptoms of my sin struggle and finally dig down and start dealing with the root issues of what was really going on beneath the surface. So I'm really excited, and it's my prayer that this would be a summer of healing and transformation for us as an entire church family, one that would help us to deal with any of the obstacles that have stood in the way from living lives that are fully devoted to Jesus Christ. There are a couple of different ways that we're going to be experiencing the series this summer. First, we're going to be talking about it on a Sunday morning, just like we do every week. But second, I'm excited to announce that our CR ministry will be helping us facilitate a type of open share following each of our services on a Sunday morning. So in our previous series, we were using some time during the middle of our worship service, kind of right there in the middle of the sermon, to stop and talk with each other about the topics. But since this series is dealing with more personal issues, I wanted to create a safer environment to do that. So please, if you can, make plans to stay a few minutes longer on a Sunday morning and take advantage of this time to share with each other. Because as we know, sometimes God will use other people to speak his wisdom into our lives and the issues that we're struggling with. So these open shares will be organized into separate groups for men and women, and it's going to be done the same way with our high schoolers. A third way that you can experience the series, if your small group is interested, there is a study designed to facilitate deeper and more personal conversations around each of these topics. And those studies are available in both English and Spanish. So your small group should be receiving an email, or maybe already has, depending on when you're watching this video, with links to those different series guides. And then finally, if you're not currently in a small group, but you would like to be in one for the purposes of this series, we'll be setting those groups up as well. So you can fill out one of our regular Connect cards in the sanctuary, or one of our series Connect cards, which will be made available in the open shares after our Sunday services. So South Park, I am personally excited for the work God is going to do in us and through us this summer, and excited for what he's preparing us for in the fall, and definitely looking forward to hearing how God has used this series to grow each one of us. So looking forward to an exciting summer together. I'll see you on Sunday.